We're at bustling streets. This is the prologue of Dark Night Halloween. Trick or treat! To all those passing through, attention please! This is an announcement from the Idols of Yunosaki Academy about our Halloween party. The Halloween party is a long-awaited S1. In other words, it's a large-scale dream fest held every season that attracts a grand amount of guests from outside the school. The details are written on these flyers we're currently handing out. To put it simply, it's a Halloween where you can have fun with idols. The details are written on these flyers we're currently handing out. To put it simply, it's a Halloween where you can have fun with idols. Yunosaki Academy is usually not open to the public, but this day is special. It's okay to roam freely on the Halloween decorated premises around the stage specifically constructed for the Halloween party. Of course, you have to purchase a ticket at the reception, okay? Can't just enter on your own. You'll be thrown out by the guards if you do. Once you safely make your way to the entrance, from then on you'll be able to personally experience a dream of a lifetime. Idols disguised as ghosts will give you a big welcome with song and dance. These jack-o'-lanterns, especially made for use in the Halloween party, move those pumpkin-shaped glow sticks in time with the music and make them sparkle. You're also free to wear costumes. Let everyone become ghosts and parade around Yunosaki Academy. Or more like wearing a costume is required in order to participate, so please take note. Wearing your own cosplay is fine, but there will be a goods corner next to the reception, so at the very minimum, rent or buy some simple costume goods over there and put them on, okay? Of course, us idols will be dressed up in costume too. From werewolves to vampires, and of course, the leading role of Halloween, jack-o'-lanterns. If you encounter such scary monsters, what would you do? You'd have to scream and run away. Yes, but since on that day the guests and everyone else are monsters... That sounded weird, sorry. There's no need to be scared. There's no need to be scared. Let us all greet each other energetically in a manner fitting of Halloween. Trick or treat! From then on, it's different from a normal Halloween. The other people by which we mean us idols are also monsters, so... Let us also return the same words. Trick or treat. Trick or treat! If you don't give me candy, I'll pull a prank on you. Gah! Scary! What will you do? What will you do? Of course, give him candy. If you give the monster candy, it'll be satisfied. As a treat, there'll be fan service such as singing and handshakes. For those on the other hand who would prefer a trick, worry not. If you say so properly, we'll draw graffiti on you with erasable pen, hug you, or spin you around and around. We'll play plenty of safe tricks. However, bringing candy is prohibited. Candy and costume goods can be purchased at the goods corner. Since that's the case, if we don't make any profit, we'll have a huge deficit, to put it bluntly. Don't say such suspicious things. It's because it's food that we have to be careful, no? Oni-chan doesn't remember raising Yuta into that kind of child. Being raised by Aniki, well, it's not like I don't have memories of that, but don't say unnecessary things that aren't part of the script. Take this seriously and properly advertise, okay? You're right, Anzu-san will get mad. Just like during the Tanabata event, Anzu-san is in charge of planning and managing for this S1, huh? She's completely become a capable producer, hasn't she? You're right, scary, but I'm happy that Anzu-san trusts us to take care of advertising for the Halloween party. It'd be no good if we don't meet her expectations, Yuta-kun. Well, yeah, since we held that promotional live for the Chinese restaurant, we've become pretty famous in the shopping district after all. I guess you could say we're the most suited for advertising in this area. It's the right man in the right place, huh? This might be just a coincidence, but haven't we been only doing these kind of jobs lately? Well, we're still first years after all. We have to do our best to diligently work from the lowest social rank. During the Halloween party performance, we'll be able to actually be on stage it seems. You're right. While we look forward to that, shall we work hard on a job we have right before us? Yeah, Nikki, come on. Come, gather around, take a look. This is an announcement for the idols of Yunosaki Academy about our Halloween party. Trick or treat. Location, garden space. Huh? Where is this? Who am I? I can't remember anything. Hold up. Keep your cool. Tsukinagari-yo? Yeah, that's that name. That was close. I was so immersed in thought, I even gambled on possibly losing myself. In other words, I became one with the music. Good job for that level of concentration, me. I feel like I can write a masterpiece. Fun. What? There's something written in my notebook. For things you don't know, ask Anzu about them. She's everywhere. What's that mean? Write in a way so I can understand better, past Tsukinaga Leo. There's a limit to how unkind you can be. Well, it doesn't matter. This scene's interesting. Wahaha. Let's try asking. Anzu, tell me, where is this? There's no reply. Even though it's written that she's everywhere, she isn't. You liar. Though I don't really mind. If I was easily told the answer, it wouldn't be interesting, right? Oh, Ritsu. Ritsu's here. Hey, it's been a while. Or I guess it hasn't been a while. It's fine. I managed to remember a lot of stuff. That reminds me, did I return to school? This is Yuminosaki Academy, right? Since past times, Ritsu and I will often sleep in the garden space, huh? Alright, now that my memory has connected, I remembered a lot of things. With all my synapses connected, my brain has become my dominion. Wahaha! Let's praise the work of the knights. Thanks, Ritsu, I love you. Ritsu? The weather's nice today. That's why you're taking an afternoon nap, huh? Ritsu sure sleeps a lot, huh? Even though reality is 100 times more exciting than dreams. Huh? Hey, Ritsu, answer me. Don't ignore your friends. Ignore your friends, pretty lonely. Are you sound asleep that you don't even notice when I use my loud voice? He's not sleeping? Oh crap! Hey, Ritsu, wake up! Get a hold of yourself, don't die! Oh, it's the king. What is it? Don't speak so loudly. You're disturbing my sleep, you know. Of course I'd let out a loud voice at least. Are you okay? You probably fainted, you know. You didn't sleep. You didn't fall asleep. You lost consciousness. Can you understand what I'm saying? Language is an inconvenience. Really? The Tower of Babel has collapsed. In any case, well, in the past, that guy, Ray, will end up in a similar state several times, you see. I'm glad I found you as soon as possible. Yep. Yeah, I kind of feel sorry. You were worried about me. I'd at least be worried. There's absolutely no peace that sacrifices knights. Wahahaha! Don't be so careless. If I suddenly take my eyes off you, it feels like you disappear, so I get anxious. Anxiety is a composer's, no, a creation's enemy. Huh? So you weren't concerned about me, but rather your work? You value composing more dearly than you value me, huh, King? Don't try to find fault with me. It's a figure of speech. Are you alright, truly? Hey, don't hug me. You spoiled child. There. Oh, you spoiled child. There. Leaving that aside. Hey, King, starting this afternoon, it seems there's going to be something called the Halloween party. It also looks like Knights is going to participate. That's why Suo-chan was all troubled, saying he wanted to hold a rehearsal or something. You know? That's why instead of just passing on a song, then not participating like you usually do, at least show your face on stage, okay? The king isn't there. Everyone seems to get discouraged after all. Yeah, alright, I understand. I'll probably participate, so I won't forget. I wrote a memo for it. Look, by the way, who's Su-chan? Enough of that. Hurry up and remember who he is. Really, my throat's all dry from staying in a sunny area. Hey, King, run and buy me some juice or something, will you? Exactly what do you think is a leader? Well, it's all fine with me. Got it, juice, right? I have to buy it, right? Understood. Wait here, I'll be off in a dash. See you later, you rest up, okay? Don't go off wandering on your own someplace, alright? Thanks. Have a safe trip. Lately, my body's been feeling heavy, but somehow it seems like I ended fainting. I wonder if it's because I switched day and night, but I'm really sleepy. As I thought, being awake during the day might be painful, but it's when the sun is shining that everyone's around. If I sleep during the afternoon, I won't be able to share the same time with everyone. My throat's dry. I see. Understood. Yes, I have some ideas as to what the problem is. Take care and watch over him. Ritsu is still inexperienced when compared to myself, you see. But if you told this to the person in question, he might get angry. You did well to report this to me, Tsukinaga-kun. A neighbor is better than a relative living far away. In other words, rather than a strange close friend, a familiar old enemy is preferable. Though it is over the phone, I was happy we got to talk. Yes, I'm a little unfamiliar with the conveniences of civilization. I haven't even changed my phone number since long ago. You did rather well remembering my contact information, The two of us are still buried with the stratum of the past. It's a pathetic story, but as we show our face from the ground to be bathed in the rays of the sun, while we may be late in doing so, let us keep interacting with the outside world. Above all, I am glad to hear you're in good health. Well then, since Doggy is being noisy, I'll be hanging up. Yuku, for better or for worse, Suginaga-kun, is the same as always. If he lives a long life, though a rival he may be until the very end. The fact that he's managed to survive makes me happy. What are you talking about? Hey, don't be taking calls in the middle of practice. You ain't nervous at all, huh? There. Don't lash out so. I'm sorry for leaving you all alone. I received a small phone call from an old friend, you see. Well, it's fine, I guess. If it's something important, then it's better not to ignore it. Otherwise, it'll be more bothersome afterwards. Who are you talking to, huh? What's this? Do I suspect I'm having an affair? Have you distrust me makes me sad. Even now, if it was back then, the light music club and undead are where I belong, you know. Ugh, don't pet me, it's annoying. More like everything you're doing is annoying. Hey, you two, stop flirting with each other and let's continue with our lesson. The Halloween party live is tonight, isn't it? You have to finish up perfectly for the actual performance, right? Oh my, you're oddly fired up, aren't you, Kaoru-kun? Well done. Of course I am. In reality, I hate stuff like effort, willpower, and zeal to the point where I want to throw up, but this time is special. After all, the Halloween party is a long way to S1. It's an event held only once every season, a dreamfest that allows guests from outside over 4 times a year. It's a special day where the blessed rains on us girls pours into a normally hellish like Saki Academy, but with filthy boys, you see. I'm going to do my best with all I got. Trick or treat! I welcome any sweets or tricks or anything, limited to girls only though. The only thing special here is that head of yours, you playboy. If that's all you think about, you bastard, don't play music with such ulterior motives. Huh? But from what I've heard, about 90% of musicians start playing music because they want to become popular, you know? In other words, there's no better legitimate reason for me to do music. Well, I'm still a child. I'm sure a child wouldn't be able to understand. That's the reality of this world. Ugh, damn it, even Hazuka-senpai is in high spirits. So annoying, huh? And besides, there's guys out there who play music because they genuinely want to. All the rest of them are fakes. I'll break all those imitations into tiny bits of my performance and song. You youngins sure are energetic. It truly is rare for all undead to gather together and practice with all their might for Dreamfest. I'm sure Doggy is happy about that. The Halloween party, much like the last S1, the Tanabata festival, is held until nighttime. If it was the middle of the day, I would be exhausted. But if it is a stage held at night, then I will be able to show everyone my true abilities. Thus, I have always been looking forward to a day much like this. I am thrilled to the opportunity for us to work together and do it live. Let us keep pushing to the acceleration and charge towards the Halloween party. Don't push yourself so hard, Sakuma-san. You're not young anymore. Do you know the phrase, the drinking water of old people? It's fine for you to rest. I'll wholeheartedly give the female guests the Halloween party treats, entertainment. I still won't lose to those younger than me, Fufu. Haru-kun is truly motivated today. Nagi is how he always is, and of course, since Adonis-kun is always diligent, I have no worries. Oh? What is the matter? You have a gloomy face. Do you have something worrying you, Adonis-kun? If you have any concerns, address them with us. We're comrades, no? Adonis-kun is always such a good kid, so Grandpa will buy you anything you like. Light music club room. No, it's alright. There is no problem. That expression of yours does not read as having no problem. Cannot fool my eyes. Hiding your back in this. Putting on an act is much more troublesome, you know? It's not like I intended to preach. I am merely worried, Adonis-kun. You tend to have a tendency to hide your pain much like a strong beast would, you see. Huh? Well now, Adonis. You don't know what Halloween is, do you? You feel uneasy because it's an event you know hardly anything about, am I right? You're pretty unfamiliar when it comes to learning about events thoroughly after all, huh? It seems like you don't know what flower viewing or Tanabana was either. Really, your body is well built, but you really are just like a kid. Alright, the great me will teach you in detail the original story of Halloween. The star's ghost was approximately born in the country I love so much, England. Vampires, werewolves, and even the creatures of Frankenstein. The bizarre and fantastic country Great Britain birthed those. For fun? What's for fun? I'll give you a thorough lecture starting from the basics. No, my apologies. I may be unfamiliar with Japanese culture, but I know about Halloween. Even in my homeland, it was a common event. When I was a child, I would go visit each house with my older sisters and receive candy. Well, my candy was all stolen from my older sisters. To be able to participate in an event that is so familiar in this country makes me happy. Now I won't allow anyone to steal candy from me because I've become strong. Your consideration makes me happy, Ogami. Oh, Ogami. However, there is no need to bother teaching me. What the hell? How boring! Even though I went and took the trouble to look stuff up. Well, what's wrong? Forgive me, Ogami. Have I done something to make you angry again? Oh, you're so loud. Whatever, let's practice. Everyone's making me irritated. Ogama-senpai, why has Ogami become sullen, I wonder? Think about it yourself, Adonis-kun. I may know everything, but when it comes to human relationships, there is no correct answer. I too am a novice in the course of making such as those. Adonis-kun, it's a pain when one-chan sulks, so why don't you just casually ask him to teach you something? The way you'll end up with a resolution, probably? That way you'll end up with a resolution, probably. Very well, I'll do as you suggest. Ogami. This isn't the first time I experienced Halloween, but as I thought, there is a possibility that there may be a little difference between my home country and this one. Something like Valentine's, when I've heard that Japan has developed it into a unique event. When in Rome, do as the Romans do, is a proverb I have heard from Kansaki before. I think that way as well. I'd like you to teach me about how Halloween generally is in this country. Since I have incomplete knowledge on the subject, there is a possibility that I might make an unexpected mistake or misunderstanding. It'd be a big help if I got you to compensate for any inconsistencies in my knowledge of that area, Ogami. Guess there's no choice, huh? A big man shouldn't be bowing his head respectively when begging someone else to teach him. You're pathetic, really. Still, you leave me with no choice, huh? If you're gonna rely on me to that extent, it'd be no good if I didn't cooperate at all, right? Really, you're a troublesome guy, aren't you, Adonis? Yeah, you're right. I'm always being taken care of by you, Ogami. Yeah, you should show some more gratitude. They're cute, aren't they, those kids? Oh, at last, you finally come to know the charm of elders, Kaoru-kun. You've grown. I'm happy for you. Light music club room. Could you not act like you're an adult? It pisses me off. Older people never give off a good impression. Just because you were born a little earlier doesn't mean you get to act all arrogant, you know? My apologies. I heard that often from Ritsu as well. Kaoru-kun is a boy as well, Like I'm saying, that attitude of yours, well, it's okay, I guess. Anyways, Adonis-kun, if you're knowledgeable about Halloween, why did you have such a depressed looking face? Stop it, that's so gloomy. You'll make it difficult for the girls to approach the stage, you know. Yes, I'm sorry. It's not that serious of a problem, but at the Halloween party, us idols will be wearing costumes as well, correct? It seems that we'll be giving out sweets to the visiting guests. This is what Anzu told me. If I wear a ghost costume, they may become scared. Even under normal circumstances, perhaps due to my large frame, even if I do not wear a costume, the neighborhood children are scared of me. If they become frightened and start to cry and ran away, I'll be very sad. Huh? You're worried about something like that? Are you stupid? Ghosts are supposed to scare people, and besides, ain't frightening people and making them surrender what undead's all about? You want to be pampered by young girls and be called cute, and go transform into rabbits. On the contrary, you should be put in more force. When you made light of it, it's the end of an idol. Yes, I know. It's also a part of undead. However, it is true that if the guests ran away, it would cause trouble. It can't be helped that Adonis-kun has such concerns. I do think that you are worrying too much over this, although Adonis-kun is much more delicate than how he appears to be. Let's see, for now, it would be best to include that matter while consulting with the young lady Anzu. Pushing the seeds of any sort of trouble in dealing with them, allowing idols to conduct themselves without reserve is the job of a producer. In any case, I have a request. I'd like to make of the young lady Anzu. My apologies, Doggy, but could I trust you with a message? Huh? I want to do a lesson though. Is this stuff that can't be relayed over a phone call? Well, I don't want to work too hard and tire myself out too. What is it? Spit it out. There is no need for you to speak all the time as if you plan on biting someone. In contrast, it makes it seem as if you have no composure. Really? It's just a small matter. It would be nice if I could take action myself, but I'm hated by my younger brother Ritsu, you see. If I recall, Doggy, aren't you Ritsu's classmate? This must be what they call fate. You are most suitable for the task. Ritsu? Your little brother, vampire bastard. Just because we're the classmates doesn't mean we're all buddy-buddy though. What's up with him? Yes. If it's you, I can leave my precious little brother in your hands. Please do help that child, will you? Yahoo! Anzu-san, at long last, the Halloween party is finally started, huh? Trick or treat! If you don't give us candy, we'll pull a prank on you. Caffeine gum to help you stay awake. You're giving this to us? I wonder if it's okay to classify this as candy. I prefer something sweeter, you know. I like that gum since it makes your tongue all tingly. Aniki, if you don't want it, will you give it to me? Sure, I already got a bunch of sweets from the guests after all. Even for a glutton like me, it'd be hard to eat all these. It's an abundant harvest. Do you want some too, Anzu-san? When you're tired, you want sugary stuff, don't you? What's with the kids behind me? You ask? As you can see for yourself, they're ghosts. I don't really know why, but it seems like they become attached to me, see? You probably think they're guests, but during the Halloween party, they wear costumes as well. After we showed off some of our tricks, I guess they took a liking to them and started following us around. They're just like real ghosts. Stop that. It's somehow scary. Even if they really were the real thing in reality, it'd be impossible to distinguish them. Really, it's such a weird feeling. It's like you must like Academy transform into a spirit world or something. Well, anyways, these kids' parents might be worried about them. We're in the middle of looking for their guardians. In proper accordance with the rules of the Halloween party, we're also doing fan service, you know, like giving autographs and showing off tricks. What? Whoa, don't touch me too much, okay? That's no good. You mustn't touch the dancers. I'm not the one being tricked, I'm the one giving out the tricks. Gal! They're really attached to you, Aniki. Or rather, you're good at taking care of kids. It's because I used to take care of Yuta-kun. Is that so? Well, the kids' point of view, Aniki is like a superstar, huh? You did fire blowing arts and somersaults after all. They might think you're an actual monster, you know. Kids sure do like those sort of things. Hasn't their curiosity been stimulated? This isn't CG. Listen, be surprised, watch and laugh. They might just be small kids, but making guests happy makes me happy too. Yep, that's true. We sure do have our fill of this feeling. Anzu-san, good work today. Being a producer sure is hard, huh? Thanks to you, the Halloween party seems to be a great success. It's a long-awaited Halloween party after all. We did a ton of publicity for it, and we're also super pumped. Aniki, you're too excited. There's also the live after this, so save up some stamina, okay? It's fine. I'm restoring my energy to sweets, Munch. There's not that many spicy sweets, so I'm a little groggy. It's painful having only candy and chocolates. It'd be better if there were more stuff like red pepper sweets, you know? I have some chocolate that I fill with mustard to use for a trick, but do you want it instead? If I put too much in my stomach, I won't be able to move. But I'd be happy since my mouth won't be all sweet. Anzu-san, do you want some too? You don't need any? It's good though. For a person fond of spicy things, it's an intense feeling. Munch munch. It feels like I'm the springtime of this world. It's super fun with the inside of the school being covered in Halloween decorations as well. Even just walking is enjoyable. Look, a skull! Don't touch it so much. If you keep touching it, it broke, it'd be a problem, right, Nikki? Oops, Hanzo-san, you're in the middle of work, right? It's no good if we bother you. As I thought, you're super busy on the actual day as well, huh? Not having any free time to enjoy the Halloween party is a little sad, no? I know. You can at least wear a costume wearing just that uniform. You can at least wear a costume wearing... Oh, okay. I know. You can at least wear a costume. Wearing just that uniform is so dull. Even just being in cosplay will give you a taste of participating in the event at least. Wait here for a second. I'll go prepare an outfit for you. Let's make Anzu-san into a friend of the ghost. Really? That... Aniki... You didn't even listen to what Anzu-san had to say, huh? I'm back! That was fast. You sure are good at not pulling your skills to good work. Aniki, what outfit is that? Did you buy it from a sales booth or some place in charge of costumes or something? Nah, Tomoya-kun was in the drama club room, see? So I went and borrowed something similar to a costume. Here you go, Anzu-san. If you feel like it, please go change in that empty costume over there. But Anzu-san, what kind of costume is that? A witch? If so, it'd be in the spirit of Halloween. No, wait, is that possibly Little Red Riding Hood? Clothes may be clothes, but isn't this used for something a bit different? It's fine, isn't it? Both witches and Red Riding Hood are inhabited of fairy tales after all. You sure are irresponsible, aren't you, Aniki? What's wrong with that? Here, I'll give you this basket too. With this, you become just like Little Red Riding Hood. I'm trusting you of going to see Grandma. I'll put in a bunch of sweets in your basket too. If you're free, please eat some. If you move around without eating anything, you'll collapse, you know. Huh? Thank you. That's our line. Yep. Thanks for all these fun projects, Anzu-san. Whoa, huh? The kids are tugging at my clothes for some reason. It'd be a problem if they keep restraining me, so excuse me for a bit. What? Stop it! My coattail will rip off. Seeing Aniki's trouble is a bit nice. For real. Today feels more extraordinary than usual. Don't watch me so carefreely. Save me, Yuta-kun! Ow! My hair is being pulled out! Yes, right. I can't leave you alone, can I, Aniki? Quick retreat! Out of the way! A monster's coming through! Huh? Oi, Anzu, I've been looking for you. You got a sec? If you're busy, it's okay though. Yeah, I won't take up any of your time, sorry about this, but could you come over here? Don't move so slow, it's annoying. Are you okay? You're staggering around. You started to become looking more reliable than we first met, but as I thought, Anzu's still delicate at the core. At least don't push yourself too much, okay? What's with that face of yours? You know, I look out for others. I at least have to be kind to you, and the guys around us are all annoying. If I treat you like you're fragile, it'll give me the feeling that I don't trust you, and I can't stomach that. Here, I'll pull you by the hand, so walk properly. Huh? For real, what is this? Don't stare at me like that, okay? Yeah, I'm wearing a costume because today's a Halloween party. You designed these clothes, didn't you? Don't be so out of it. That's right, it's a werewolf costume. You're a Little Red Riding Hood for some reason, so you match up pretty well, I guess. Huh? What's with that bang? You're just Little Red Riding Hood, so don't be shooting guns and stuff. You'll be taking away the role of the hunter. Don't be stealing men's jobs like that. Well, there are movies where Red Riding Hood hunts the werewolf and battles with him, but you should have more faithful to the original text. It's just a costume, but you should still be serious about it, you know? With that being said, I got something to say about my costume. In the first place, ain't a werewolf a man that transformed into a wolf? How sticking on just these ears makes me a werewolf? Wait, it's not like I got a problem with this outfit. Don't be so depressed over every little thing, it's annoying. Well, excuse me for having such a sharp tongue, okay? Anyway, let's go. A little trouble came up that I can't deal with on my own. Help me out, will you, producer-san? Huh? Since you're Little Red Riding Hood, you won't help out the werewolf? Take revenge for what I said earlier about staying more true to original text? Well, ain't you being cheeky? Well, that's much better than you worrying about me. about everything. Ugh. But if you irritate me too much, I'll eat you up like a little pipsqueak. Yeah, I wasn't trusted with something from that vampire bastard. But I want you to help me out. I have a message from him. Being able to safely get in contact with you like this makes me relieved. At expected of an S1, there's a large crowd for the Halloween party. Guests are coming into the school building too. With this amount of people, I was worried I wasn't going to be able to meet up with you. And since the phone's connection is really bad, my phone calls don't go through, making me go through so much labor. Well, whatever. Now what I'm gonna tell you again. Oh yeah, but well, whatever. Now what was I gonna tell you again? Oh yeah. You know how that vampire bastard's got a younger brother? He's a guy from my class named Ritsu Sakuma. You know him, don't you? It seems like you produce a lot for nights after all. Akana. It seems like he's in a bit of a bad spot though. The vampire bastard's always difficult to understand when he speaks. He only explained it to me, I still didn't really get what he was saying. Seems like Richi's been suffering from a lack of sleep recently. That guy usually sleeps like a log in broad daylight, right? But it's true that lately he's been awake even during the afternoon. Well, he used to reverse day and night, but now he's back to normal. In fact, this is more of a healthy lifestyle for him, but he's a vampire, ain't he? Being awake in the afternoon is bad for him in reality. Nah, it's not like I'm seriously think he's a vampire. But it seems that he really is weak to sunlight apparently. Just like the vampire bastard. If he gets bathed in sunlight, his condition becomes bad. That's the kind of family they are, but even I don't know the specifics that well. When I was a first year, something similar to this happened. During those times, the vampire bastard would be awake even during the day, making a racket or whatnot. I don't know if it's because he kept doing that day after day, but soon he became more and more exhausted. And then he became weak, which led to him becoming the feeble-minded old man he is now. Of course, it's not only because he was awake during the day, but it's one of the reasons why, even though it sounds like a joke, right? I should have put a pause there, but whatever. And now Richi's fallen into the same state the vampire bastard was once in. For real, it seems like he's worsening day by day. He's been having coughing fits, and his complexion ain't looking too good either. It's not like Richi and I are close, but we're your classmates at the very least. If you see each other's face every day, you're bound to notice a change in the other person. Or rather, has he become so weak to the point where even thick-headed old me noticed it? I seriously have a bad feeling about this. This goes poorly. Wouldn't he die at this rate? Of course, I'm probably just overthinking it, but if I let one of my classmates die, I seriously have an uneasy conscience. It's not because the vampire bastard has been looking after him, okay? I'm just generally worried about him. I'm just worried about him generally. And besides, thanks to the vampire bastard dragging his battered body and fighting. Well, those guys from Trickstars beating the student council gave us a chance, but the reason why Yunosaki Academy is peaceful now is more or less thanks to the vampire bastard. But the apple of that vampire bastard's eye, that little brother he dotes on so much. If his body breaks down and he dies, then what exactly was that vampire bastard fighting for all this time, is what I'm saying. It's so he can let those precious to him spend their time at Yunosaki Academy enjoying their youth. That's what I believe at least. It's the same for you too, right Anzu? In any case, now that that's cleared up, for now, I'd like to let Richi get some rest. I want him to get some sound sleep in a place where the sunlight doesn't hit him, at least before the Halloween party light starts. If Richi goes back to switching day and night, then he'll be able to recover is what I was told. In the meantime, we'll have to make him stop being awake during the daytime so recklessly. That's my mission. Help me out, will ya? I guess you could say I'm bad at dealing with Richi. Or rather, we don't mesh well together, but if it's you, he'll probably listen to what you have to say at least. Yeah, even during class he talks a lot about Anzu. Oh my god. I just read the line. Here first who has a body pillow or emergency rations, but he nor doesn't seem to show much interest in others, you see. Sometimes makes the subject about you, Hanzu. That's how interested he is in you. I'm sure that means he thinks of you as precious to him. But I don't understand how he thinks. I have a pretty good idea where he is, and I'll show you. It's over here. That guy gives off a pretty similar scent to the vampire bastard, you see. If it's me, I'll be able to sniff him out. What? You don't believe me? I found you by following your scent, you know. Normally the scent of a girl is rare within this close, so most of the time I can find you in one try. Oh god. But since today, there's a whole bunch of guests, finding you was a bit of a struggle. But as for vampires, there's only the idiot Sakuma siblings, using their scent to find them as a breeze. But what's up with this? There's some weird sweet smell. Doesn't my nose gonna go crazy? Everywhere you go, the smell of sweet candy waves through the air. I guess because it's Halloween, there's no helping it though. Wait, it's around here. Richie should be around here, somewhere close to here. That vampire bastard's bound to not have moved from the light music club room, so the scent of vampire that's waving around here gotta belong to Richie. Process of elimination. Oh, there he is. Oi, Richie, you got a sec? Manzu. And hello to you as well, Corgi. Do you have some business with me? Who the hell are you calling a Corgi, you bastard? You brothers sure are overly familiar with others, huh? Also gave me a warning. Well, it's fine. Came just in time. As you can see for yourself, Halloween party is a full house. There was no sweets to go around. So after being asked by one of the cafeteria workers, I made a ton of sweets. Now, remember how I won the sweets making contest? During the school festival, the sweets I made became a featured product, so basically my achievements were being bought for food. I'm carrying the sweets I made to booths here and there. I'm also selling them as I move around. Since half of the profits go to me, I'm giving it my all. A thriving business means easy money. I'll make enough money to let me spend the rest of my life just playing around. I'll buy a big mansion and bed, and leave everything troublesome in other people's hands while I sleep. Don't be doing work that's hardly related to idols when you're all weak. Are you in any state to be going around selling sweets, you idiot? Knights will also be making an appearance at the Halloween Life, won't they? You should just lay back and rest until then. That vampire bastard's also worried, you know. You have Aniji worried about me. To have Aniji worried about me, I've fallen down to that level? How annoying. Whenever I'm lazing around, everyone's all move, get up, work, and scolds me. When I do my best and work, it's now rest up. What's with that? I can't stomach that. It's my life, so let me do as I like, okay? Really? I figured you'd react like that, but when you say those kind of selfish things in real life face to face, it pisses me off. This is what we say already, or I'll knock you down. Got some nerve saying that from the social standing of a brat. Very well, come at me if you will. I shall defeat you easily with one hand. What kind of character is that, you bastard? Ugh. Every little thing you vampires do pisses me off. And stop right there. It's fine if you want to go on a rampage, but the general public is densely packed all around us. And also, I'm in the middle of delivering these freshly made confections, okay? If the guests get dragged into a fight and got hurt, or if these sweets that were being delivered as a request from the cafeteria got ruined, what would you do? A Halloween party that Anzu planned out might come to nothing then, wouldn't it? You sure do some horrible things, don't you, Corgi? Can't believe you. Good. There. Be obedient, doggy. You're a good boy, alright? I can't take it anymore. I'll kill you. I keep telling you I'm not a dog. Every single one of you. Anzu, don't grab me so carefreely. It's not like I'm gonna go wild here. It's alright. I'm calm. Huh? There. Anzu, keep working like that so he doesn't move, okay? Your feet are wide open. How narrow-minded of you. That's very much like how a youngster would act. Al! Aren't you the one acting wild? If you want to go, then I'll gladly be your opponent. Come at me. If a fight's what you want, then by all means, you bastard. I'll show you for sure who's the better one here. Such a fuss, big fuss. All I did was trip you, Anzu. And on top of Corgi now that he's fallen down, will you? You don't want Anzu to get hurt. Make sure you don't move around, Corgi. Move, Anzu. I'll kill. Well, I won't do that. But if you're on top of me like that, I can't move. There's no way I could hurt Anzu for a second time, right? What a cool. How cool. What a man. Hey, Corgi, it's not like I want to cause trouble for everyone else. In regards to my health, I don't mind hearing what you have to say, you know. Huh? What do you mean by that? I don't really get it, but the vampire bastard did ask me to take care of you. Is there something I can do that? Then I'll do anything. Good boy. Anija sure did discipline mongrels well. Right. It seems like my sweets are very popular, see. So once I'm done handing out this batch I have right now, I'm making new ones. If I make the same ones again, they'll just be unpopular again, most likely. I want to improve, so I want you to taste one and tell me your opinion on it. If you do that, then I'll listen to what you have to say, okay? After I make my new sweets, I'll go and take a nap, alright? Well, if it's just tasting, that's fine, I guess. It's a promise between men, okay, Richie? Yep, it's a promise. Probably the first time in my life I ever heard such a phrase. The part of longevity, huh? Life is all about new experiences in succession. Well then, let's have you taste these, Anzu. Let's have you taste these. Anzu, do you want some too? Here, good, I know, right? What about is wrong, I wonder? How annoying. People in this world don't seem to have a good taste. Anzu and Maku understand me. Oi, wait a sec, Richie. What did you feed Anzu? Huh? Like I said, the sweets I made. Call that a sweet? What the hell is that? Doesn't it look like something that'd be okay for a human to take, you know? Why is it such a weird color? Are you making fun of me? Oh, look at poor Koga. I'm always that serious when I make sweets. Because I'm a sweets artisan after all. Poor Koga. He's so terrified. He wants to leave. You're not a sweets artisan. You're an idol. Don't wonder, of course. Stop it. Cut it out. Don't bring that gross thing near me. It's tasty, you know. Here. Yeah. I did plenty of tricks, so my mood has lifted. That was fun, huh? Seeing the unwilling corgi eats sweets, putting a collar on him and walking him, making him dance and calling me master. I sure played a lot. My skin's become all bright, rejuvenated. I feel great. Teasing those who are young, it's the sole enjoyment an old man can have. It's refreshing the mind. It refreshes the mind, huh? And it seems like Corgi's going around the school carrying the newly improved sweets in my stead. Nice. What is it, Anzu? He has some sort of problem. Feel free to tell me. I'm in the mood now. I bullied Corgi too much? Yes, you're right. It was so much fun I didn't know when to stop. I'm still too young to know when I had enough. It's alright, Anzu. Corgi always lets out enough steam equal to how angry he is. In fact, his mind appears to be more stable than most people, you know? If he wasn't like that, there's no way he would stick by Aniji's side. If it was me, I wouldn't last 3 minutes. You're kind, huh, Anzu? Even though your job as a producer must be busy, you tag along with me up until now. Even do your best to stop me before I work myself too hard. Make sure others don't take advantage of that kindness of you. It's not like this world is full of only good people. Yes, Kitty. I wonder if the sermon of a grandpa is boring to a youngster. Yeah, if I feel sleepy, then and as I promised, I'll go into my bed. I'm an irresponsible guy, but I'll at least keep my promises even if I die. If I didn't, I wouldn't be able to live in the human world. But why did you bring me to the room? It's true that this area is closed off to the general public, so it's quiet and I can sleep well. Was there something like a bed here? Yeah, I often come to this music room to play the piano when it's nighttime and no one's here. I play it to kill some free time. Like, it's scolded by Kunigi-sensei, even though he often plays the piano himself during the night watch. Mainly, he's been pretty tolerant though, so sometimes he even gives me lessons. When he found out, Na-chan got angry. Huh? By Natchan, I mean Anashi Narukami. Yup. The same unit as me, Knights. I used to call him Nakun, but he said he'd rather have a nickname with Chan, see? Such a trivial thing, huh? In the past, I always found those sort of things to be troublesome. I used to not remember little things about other people like that. But Anzu, Makun, everyone from Knights, everyone from the Tea Club, my classmates, no, everyone from Yutaki Academy, they all filled to empty me with warm things, one after the other. It's as if the light shone into the darkness. It illuminates me, burn me. I feel as if I might turn into ash. But I don't mind it that much. Yeah, I know. I'll sleep properly. You shouldn't have mingled into the day world in the first place. But it was fun. You see, by little, I wanted to spend the same time together with everyone else. But I have to draw the line somewhere. If I don't, I'll lose something precious to me like Anija did. If I die, I won't allow that. It's true that I'm weakened from being awake during the daytime. My physical condition isn't good. I need to rest. So around now is the best time. A message from Anija. What is it? I don't really want to hear it though. I see. That's true. I'm still a second year. I still have plenty of time to enjoy my youth. Living too fast and pushing myself to have it end right now would be a waste, wouldn't it? I know that already, even without Anija telling me that. But the time I spent here alone in this music room, playing the piano, was so painful, lonely. I couldn't bear it. I think I will have those sort of emotions within me. It's strange, isn't it, Anzu? But what is that? Why is there a coffin in the corner of the music room? A present from Anija? It's the perfect bed finally created after trial and error by Anija, you say? No. I just want to sleep in a normal bed. Well, it's fine, I guess. It does seem to be pretty comfy. It's soft and fluffy. Oh. Anzu, can you play the piano? Will you play something so I can relax and fall sound asleep? And I'll teach you someday. What to think about the future like that makes me like I'll be able to sleep freely. Hey, Anzu, can I play the piano? Will you at least sing me a lullaby? Oh. I'm alive at night, so wake me up just before then. It seems like tonight will be a lively evening after all. It's a promise, okay, producer? Good night. Trick or treat! Excuse us! Nakama-senpai, we're come to wake you up as promised. It's almost time for Undead to perform, so please wake up! Hehehe. Ogami-senpai was lonely, you know. Huh? Anzu-san! Good evening. We seem to be running into each other a lot today. What are you doing in the light music club room? Huh? Thanks to the other hours being able to sit around doing nothing without helping you out, work got finished quickly? That's why you got bored and came to this quiet room to rest? But how'd you enter the room in the first place? I properly locked the door. You have a master key on this side? Because you're a producer? Wow, so basically you can enter any room within the school grounds, yes? That's the kind of person you don't want turning into your enemy. It feels like the amount of things you're capable at is increasing. You're completely being a big shot. You completely become a big shot. Looks like we can't play pranks on you carelessly. But since today's Halloween, we'll be playing plenty of tricks. Trick or treat. You're sewing, so you'll eat your candy later? Huh? It's true, you're sewing again. What are you making? It looks similar to the Halloween party outfit prepared for Sakuma-senpai. It's an outfit for Sakuma-senpai's younger brother? Now that you mention it, he does have a little bird, doesn't he? It seems they don't get along well similarly to us, though. Similarly to us? Aren't we close? We're lovey-dovey, aren't we, Yuta-kun? If that's what you think, Aniki, if that's what Aniki thinks, then I'm sure it's true, at least to Aniki. I don't know how I would feel about similar clothes being made for us just because we're siblings, you know. Wearing matching clothes gives off a feel that we're close and it's great. Maybe, but Anzu-san, even though the other idols were kind enough to take over your work, you're still making outfits and working, huh? Anzu-san's a workaholic. It's like if she doesn't work, she can't calm down. What is this picture of Ray? As I thought, Sakuma-senpai is still sound asleep. Let's arrange candles in a line, like we're giving an offering. Lord, have mercy on me. Have some as well, Anzu-san. Please eat as much as you like. We got a bit more than we can carry, so we regularly come by into his room to draw some off. We got a live coming up after all. We can't be carrying too much. That's right, Anzu-san. The Halloween party life has already started. I think Ryu Sentai is on stage right now. The antique clock in this room has broken since forever. Lately it's been starting to move again, but it displays random times. Because of that, you didn't know what time it was? It might be best for you to hurry and head to the set producer-san. Since we're all here, let's wake up Sakuma-senpai. And together, Senpai, wake up! There's a trick to this, Anzu-san. If you whistle while close to his coffin, Sakuma-senpai will get lured by the music and slowly wake up. The special whistle we use is this. Ipyororo. Oh god. I think about this every time, but it's like the art of snake charming, huh? Sakuma-senpai, please come out from your coffin. Aren't you? You mustn't, Anzu-san, if you get too close to the coffin. Time for breakfast. This is a rather tasty looking maiden. Anzu-san's been captured by a vampire. Anzu-san's been captured by a vampire. Her blood gets sucked. This looks bad. Cut it out, Sakuma-senpai. You shouldn't play such childish pranks. Anzu-san isn't a treat prepared for senpai. My apologies. It seems I was half asleep. The young lady Anzu seems like a fancily wrapped sweet to me. I am still suffering from a lack of sleep due to the live. I wonder if I should take it just a small bit of vitality from the young lady. He put his lips on the back of Anzu's sweet neck. That's no good. No adult acts here. Small children are watching, Sakuma-senpai. By small children, do you mean me by any chance? If you bite people, they'll call the care center on you, Sakuma-senpai. Not noisy. I like it if you did not make such noise. I thought pulling the young lady in my coffin, slowly devouring her, you see. But it appears we have no time for that. However, thanks to the young lady's body temperature, I've acquired quite a bit of energy. Anzu-san's completely limp. There's still work remaining for the producers to do, so you shouldn't tire her out, okay? My apology. Since long ago, my clan has loved humans. The producers fully exhausted, then it's the role of idols to fill in the gaps. I shall do my best during the live. It seems the young lady cannot move, so I shall carry her to the venue. And up we go. Oh, you did it so easily. You're surprisingly strong, aren't you, Sakuma-senpai? It is around when the sun sets, so I am brimming with energy. I was also able to take a nap, you see. How was Ritsu doing, young lady Anzu? Did you manage to get him to sleep properly? I see. This is splendid. Allow me to thank you as his older brother. I am truly grateful to have you, young lady. I wonder if I should kidnap you and shut you in my treasury. Don't keep going ahead of us with such large strides. Don't leave us behind, Sakuma-senpai. Let's go together, senpai. I also carry the outfit Anzu-san made, so it won't be forgotten. Yes, follow me, my beloved children. It's the start of the night parade. The Halloween party of the night is held at the graveyard. It is a merry uproar where no tests nor anything exist. Boy, I've kept you waiting, my beloved brethren. Sakuma-san, you're late. Some other youths got and taken the stage, you know. We were getting so tired of waiting, we considered just singing without you. Well, we can intermingle with guests even outside the stage for a Halloween party, so it's fine. In fact, I considered that to be the main course. Singing on stage gets a better reaction from the guests though. I did a whole lot of practice, so I at least want to do one live, okay? My apologies, Karu-kun. I have been awake since morning, you see, so I was unable to withstand my sleeping. However, do not worry. I have taken a nap, so I am full of energy. However, Karu-kun, what sort of outfit is that? It does not appear to be that of a monster. I am a priest. I give off the feel of an ally of justice who exterminates all evil demons. First I get Adonis-kun to chase after girls, and when they get scared, I gallantly swoop in and save them. I get pampered a lot, so it's fun. It's a nice strategy, don't you think? Really, there is no need for you to purposely take a position as our enemy, you traitor. Priests are the natural enemy of vampires, no? No, I'm a bad priest. I said peace. No, I'm a bad priest who eats up girls. I'm an ally of the monsters, believe me. It's fine if you don't believe in God, but believe in me, okay? Hallelujah. You truly are in unreasonable high spirits today. This old man can't keep up. Well, above all, I am glad to see that you are enjoying yourself, Karu-kun. And it appears we have been looking after you've been looking after Adonis-kun this whole time, unexpectedly. Yes, it is as you say, Sakuma-senpai. He went along with me the entire time. He was very reliable. Thank you, Hakase-senpai. Thanks to you, I'm also fully enjoying the Halloween party. No, like I said, Adonis-kun is a monster and the ally of justice who exterminates you. That's the sort of role we have. I'm just using you, got it? Even so, I am grateful. Surprisingly, it seems not many people were scared of me. It seems the insecurities I harbor right before the start of the Halloween party were merely needless anxiety. I told you, didn't I? Everyone's gonna be in the costume today. Since Adonis-kun is wearing a monster outfit, people will see you as a monster and not a big scary person, see? Even the Kigurumi you see at the amusement parks are pretty scary if you look at them closely. No one's screaming and running away, right? That's the sort of thing it is. Yes, I can feel it. Even the little kids weren't scared of me and gave me candy, while their eyes sparkled. But before we go up on stage, make sure to put the candy you got away somewhere. You can't move while holding all of that, right? You don't understand anything without me having to say everything. What a pain. Yes, I am sorry. Thank you for the advice, Hakase-senpai. Poor dogs. It appears they are truly getting along well. Wonderful. Hey, wait, Anzu-chan's here? Hold up, Sakuma-san. Why are you carrying Anzu-chan in your arms like a princess? That's so unfair. That's my role, isn't it? Well, the course of events led us here. Aren't you glad the young lady didn't witness your oogling the female guest? On the contrary, I prefer if you thanked me. You keep such dissipation in moderation, Karu-kun. Ugh, how gross. Spare me the lecture on a festival day, at least, will you? Anzu-chan, happy Halloween! The priest will save you from the evil demons, okay? Anzu-chan's dozing off. She's like a baby. Poke. I'm sure she must be tired. Well, I was cradling her in my arms as I carried her. It appears she has grown sleepy. My arms are becoming numb after carrying the young lady all the way here. Would someone mind switching with me? Okay, come over here. I'll give you plenty of treats. I'll take Anzu-chan in place of sweets. Stop it, Hasuke-senpai. Anzu dislikes that. I will carry her. Eh? No way she hates me. Lately it seems like she's actually likes me quite a bit, so I was confident, you know. Sorry, I got carried away. It's alright, so don't be afraid of me, okay? Don't hate me, I beg of you, please. You're quite frantic. By the way, where is Doggy? Ah, look at all the dogs! Ah, Takiti! It seems Ogami doesn't want to serve customers that much, so he was sitting in the corner of the venue with a sour look on his face. But now, for some reason, he is surrounded by a great number of dogs. Oh, look at the doggy. Oh, doggy, why has such a large amount of dogs gathered? Oh dear, I cannot seem to tell apart which one is our doggy. That's an over-exaggeration, you know. Even you know that, right? I have heard that random dogs have been spotted around the school grounds, have been lured in by the smell of sweets and gathered here. Seeing their friend Doggy have a sour look on his face, they misunderstood it as him lacking it. They must have cuddled up to him and shared their body heat with him, trying to cheer him up. Doggy may be exclusive, but he is also loved that much. He may be a rare child, but that boy is an idol. Also an idol. Well, I can only see him as a dog-exclusive idol for now. Boy, Doggy. Everyone from Undead has assembled. We shall be going up onto the stage tonight, shoulder to shoulder in friendship. Let us pass the night singing and dancing. Huh? We'll just come out of nowhere so nonchalantly and take control, vampire bastard. Whoops. Don't worry, I ain't angry with you guys. Sorry for yelling like that. There, it's not scary. I've never hurt any of you guys after all. Oh, so even Doggy can make a face like that. If he showed that to humans, he would be an idol loved by anyone. That means Doggy is also still developing. It's because something is incomplete that is amusing. It's because things are lacking that pleasant feelings fill up the gap. It is because of the darkness that covers everything that the imagination expands. Come, let us dance leisurely, chaotic members of Undead. Come, my children, dropped from Hades, born and met from the occasional dark night. Huh? So that's why you're so arrogant even though you're late? Looks like Twink got ahead and started before us, you know. Us upperclassmen can't afford to lag behind you, yeah? I'm just dying to do something. Let's hurry up and get on stage. Let's barge in and rampage the place. Laughing like an idiot and serving people ain't what idol's job is after all. Two the Aoi birds are on top of the stage. Due to my movements being slow from carrying the young lady, they went ahead without waiting for me. How shrewd of them. They are already standing on the stage. Nakuma-senpai, you're too carefree. If you move too slow, the night's gonna become dawn soon. We warmed up the place for you, so please come to the stage whenever you please. Bats are the familiars of vampires after all. They work for the sake of their master. We're great, aren't we? If you keep moving at that pace, we'll be taking all of your fans for ourselves. From sweets to everything, it's all ours. Oh, sorry. From sweets to everything, it's all ours. If you think of us as just odds and ends who can just do opening acts, we'll pull the carpet from under your feet, okay? We won't stand as your familiars forever. Betraying and bewitching someone seems very demon-like, doesn't it? Do you intend to eat us up? Oh, greedy. It is fine for children to be that prideful. Thinking that everything in this world belongs to them is the privilege of children. Children, heroes, heaven exists for those such as you. We from hell gaze upon you with envy. Nay, it is the long-awaited Halloween party, a festival that mingles both monsters and humans. We are not watching from a distance. Let us break into houses thoughtlessly and rampage as well. Trick or treat. Come closer, you naughty children, who wish to be enchanted by monsters. Whoops. Naranzu, are you trying to say you can walk on your own? You're staggering about, are you alright? It's possible I'd like to carry you to a safe place. You're fine on your own, so you want me to go up on stage? I see. You've become strong, haven't you? Understood, Hanzu. As an idol, I shall make the Dream Fest the producer has planned excitable to the max. Yes, watch over us, young lady. Come, Kazu-kun, it is best you work once in a while. Ain't I working today? Well, whatever. I'm tired of just putting on fake smiles all the time anyway. I wanna act wildly with all I got. Even that part of me is attractive after all. Hey, are you sure confident as usual? Well, that's the way our upperclassmen should be. But anyway, hurry up and get over here. Your movements are slow, each and every one of you. Oh, you old geezers. If you act too carefree, the stage is gonna become mine alone, you know. Doggy lives too fast and reckless. He has already gone up on stage. Or rather, it feels like I'm about to trample over these dogs. To let them down. Oh yeah, for some reason these guys are following me. It's fine, isn't it? They won't be a bother, won't they? it's just us, we won't know what to do with such a wide stage after all. And it'll make the place lively. Anzu, make sure to keep your eyes wide and watch us. It's a stage you built. If you say something like you slept and missed it, I won't forgive you. After all, let's go with full force. Trick or treat. Oi, Anzu, over here. Yeah, it's been a while. Or I guess it hasn't, As I thought, I should really think up a greeting that works in any situation. Uchu doesn't communicate very well after all. I don't want to use the resources in my head for something like that, but, well, it's fine. Could you do something about Ritsu? Yeah, Ritsu's been sound asleep in my lab since before. I can't move. It's inconvenient. He's too much of a hindrance. Help me out here. It's gotten a little chilly, so I've been used as a replacement for a hot water bottle, but that's fine, you know. Well, it seems like Ritsu's health was deteriorating, and he did do a live after just taking a nap, so he's bound to be tired, so part of me does want to let him get plenty of rest. The Halloween party isn't over yet, and Knight's planning on going back on stage for another round or two, but since we're a little tired, we're on break. The idea of having the idols who are on stage do fan service at the venue is wonderful, but since that means there's no time to rest, it's pretty hard, huh? No, it's not like I'm blaming you or anything. It's fine. It's fine, isn't it? Everyone's young and full of energy after all. We're all worn out though, so we're not wearing any costumes in order to act like we're guests and rest. And I intend to retire from being an idol actively, you see. I'll leave the fight on the front lines to the youngins and serve as a spectator. Wahaha! I'm sure sooner or later Suo will scold me saying, "Leader, please do not skip out or something." Until then, I'll be taking my time and resting. Eh? You have a favor you want to ask of Ritsu? Say those kind of things more quickly. Have more self-assertion. I don't really understand, but it sounds fun. Tell me about it. I love conspiracies. Wahaha! I see. That's certainly something worth value. Yep. As a leader of Knights, you have my approval. I'll lend you our cute Ritsu, so bring him back to us later, okay? Hey, Ritsu! Change to these! It seems like Anzu's prepared a new outfit for you. Sleep more. Don't be so selfish. Come on, arms up. Let's get changed now, okay? Is it already? Anzu, stop this stupid king eccentricity, will you? Alright, I get it already, so don't move. Oh, he's become so pretty. What is this? Different from the outfit I put on earlier, huh? You did some small arrangements to the vampire outfit you prepared for undead? In other words, it's matching with Anija, right? I don't want that. Can I take it off? You want me to help out Undead's live while I'm wearing this? Why do I have to do something that bothersome? Well, apparently both Undead and Twig are mingling on stage. So it's like open to all, right? Not complaining. You should go now. I'll be watching over you from here, Ritsu. Come on, King. I don't want to be alone. It's lonely. I don't have a costume on. If I went and trespassed on stage wearing my uniform, it'd stick out like a sore thumb for sure. It's fine, so go already. The stage is lively, so you won't be lonely at all. The night owls are finally making a big clamor. Oversleeping would be such a waste, wouldn't it? There's no choice. You're always like this, King. Always leaving things to others is unfair. Keep acting like a tyrant and I'll assassinate you, okay? But, Anzu, don't pull me. You're pushy, aren't you? I really do appreciate your effort too, Anzu. But you keep meddling too much in things. It's not my fault if you start aging. I want you to always be full of energy, but then your blood would taste bad. Oh my, Ritsu, are you enjoying it impromptu as well? I welcome you with open arms. He found me in a single moment. I won't bother you, so don't come close to me, okay? On the stage, one must have an unwavering attitude. Otherwise, it's rude to the guests, no? Acting so arrogant like that is annoying. Huh? Anzu's saying something from the wing. Eh? You want me to apologize to Anija for making him worry? Oh, that makes me happy. The young young lady Anzu is serving as an intermediate between Ritsu and I, isn't she? To be worried about my younger brother is only obvious as his older brother. It is not something that deserves an apology, nor is it a fete worthy of gratitude. Don't get the wrong idea. I only came here on stage because Anzu told me to. Anija just got worried about, even though I didn't ask you to. On the contrary, it's irritating, you know. It's a good opportunity, so I'll say this now. You're unpleasant. A traitor who's fine with breaking promises and act like an older brother after all this time. That's right. It is just as Ritsu says. I, who left you behind and hurt you, no longer have the right to be called your family. However, even if it's not your family, please allow me to stay by your side as a fellow idol of Himosaki Academy. We are standing on this brilliant stage, even if it's only for a slight moment. Look around you, Ritsu. Such a large amount of people are singing, dancing, and making noise. Humans and monsters are intertwining, fully enjoying this night. They eat candy, they smile. To be able to view such a sight, are we not truly lucky beings? It is bright and warm. At least allow me to share this atmosphere with you. On this blessed night, allow me to sing alongside you. Ritsu may get angry at me again, but one last thing. Allow me to say just one last thing. It is fine if you hate me and loathe me. However, please treat yourself with importance. There are countless other people than me who regard you dearly. Time when it's truly become painful, free to come to me for support, alright? I know you're that kind of person. Hostility that I harbor towards you, like Makun said, it could be I'm just in a rebellious phase, you know? That's why, today, I'm in a good mood. So, I guess I really will say it. I'm sorry for making you worry. Thank you, Oni-chan.